Before I continue with the video, it says, let's normalize leaving girls alone when they're in their own world. Now, trust me, she's only making that rule for men that she's not attracted to, like the guy in the video. But let it be somebody she's highly attracted to, like a celebrity or NFL player or a football player. Come on. Men recognize this. Women set rules for betas and break rules for alphas. Now, the dude that pulled up on her in the video, I don't think he did anything wrong. I guess he wanted to get noticed by her. But she wasn't with it because when she looked at him, she said, he's a creep because he's not attractive. And women always complain like, why don't men approach us anymore? We can't. Because anytime we do, we get shamed and put on social media looking like a creep. And trust and believe, if you was buying her alcohol and you look like the dude in the video, most likely she'll take it. Because there is such thing called pretty privilege. And you're not going to get handsome handouts if you're not handsome. So remember, men, if she's not attracted to you, the same rules apply.
That's why I always say that like guys and girls cannot just be friends. Do you feel like guys and girls can be friends?
At a very limited capacity.
I received that. What does limited mean?
I'm not gonna tell you can't never talk to another dude,
Right.
but I'm your only real male friend. Anybody else is distant. Like I'm not trying to hear you, oh, me and so and so are going to hang out. What?
Ain't no way. The way I would be snatched up, the way I would be single.
Yeah, it's and for the people that say, okay, well, that's controlling, or
Do you think it's controlling?
I don't think it's controlling. I think it's respect.
I think so too.
Discipline. I don't think it's controlling. Not to me. And I may do some controlling stuff, but I wouldn't put that in the box as controlling. I think that's just common
Respect.
sense.
I think so too. Because why? What does that person bring? Now, that being said, I think we can have friends that are single, but one-on-one, this is just my friend. That's crazy to me. Me and just this person, that's crazy to me. You and just some female, like going to dinner, for what? I'll be damned.
For what?
I don't understand it.
Who paying?
You better go Dutch because, baby, ain't no way. I think for me, what I've learned is that's why you have to choose a person that thinks the same way as you. Because I couldn't be with no man that was like, I have all these female friends. Where? Why? For what? You gonna have me feeling a type of way? I've even told my girlfriends, and you can ask any of them in my Soul Sister Goddess tribe, I always say, y'all will never be friends with my man, ever. Y'all be cordial, you gonna know each other, you gonna get along well, but my man's friend? Like he's calling you and talking to you on the phone? No. For what?
And I would have one to.
Something that I've noticed about all of us females, bitch, yes, you too. We always pick the no good ass, we never pick the man who be ready to worship us, kiss the ground we walk on, none of that stuff. And I think, me personally, this how I feel. The ones that we pick, the roars, the little gangsters and stuff like that, it's because we go based off appearances. Because let's be for real, everybody who's not my type, but well, I know they'll do anything for me, be ugly, but everybody that I like be fine as, but it's just yeah, they fine, but it's the pro and the con. Y'all get what I'm saying? I don't know, y'all. I just feel like we always pick the no good. We don't never pick the good. We always pick the no good. And I feel like that has a lot to do with our generation and how we was brought up and what we saw. So I blame the parents.
When I hang with black women, when we say I want a man to provide for me, I want to be an at-home mom, we are told sack chaser, you supposed to work, you're strong. But when I sit with my white friends, their mothers was talking about marriage with them at 17, 18, 19. Okay. They was fresh out of college, where's your husband, Julie? You're not working. My Chinese friends, their parents, my Indian friends, their parents she was married at 22. It's normal. Yeah. And then when I look at my black friends, we I'm gonna hold this down for 10 more years. Yeah, it's such a weird thing with us. I don't know if it's just a black girl got the strong backbone,
that shit ain't
but
weird.
Okay, I guess I'm just never gonna say anything ever again. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say?
I'm sorry, did I read the word women wrong? No, that's the word men spelled out and censored as if it's supposed to be a slur. You would think that if a woman hates men so much to censor it out like it's a slur, she would like women, right? Oh, is this you?
Only one way to find out.
Oh. I'm pretty dang happy to receive that gift that your boyfriend bought you. Every single other video on your account is about how men are absolutely useless and self-absorbed. So either you're one of those ignorant people who think, oh, there's only a few good ones out there and I just landed one, or you just hate your boyfriend. And I don't want to hear about your past experiences with men. I wrote 2 books where the majority of them are about my negative experiences with men in the past, and I still have enough of a brain to realize that an entire population doesn't deserve the hate for what I experienced. I just don't see why your caption couldn't say something like entitled people instead of like, you clearly have a man in your life who doesn't act like that, so what's going on?
Some of y'all might disagree with her, but she said what she said.
It be so funny because I be seeing a lot of women comment under posts about like relationships, and they be like, I treat my man like trash. I'm never nice to him. I'm mean as hell to my man. I don't cook. I don't clean. I don't give that man no rest. I tell him what to do, when to do it, where to do it, how to do it, and he listens. And he does whatever I ask him to do, and he pays all the bills, and I don't do nothing. I don't help him at all. Well, sis, I'll be the first to tell you, you're dating a bitch. You damn right. You damn right. You're dating a coward, okay? You're dating a man that has no backbone. He's probably the loser in his friend group. His friends probably bully him. He's the store runner. Like, there's no way I would ever find a man attractive that continuously lets me walk over him and he's a pushover. Like, how do y'all find that attractive? Like, there's no way a real man that's a real leader would ever let a man or a woman talk to him or treat him any type of way. He still feel like a real man. There's no way. And I know a lot of people would be lying on this, but it'd be a lot of women coming on here that brag about being mean as women to men that adore them.
I don't get it either, but I know there are men out there who deal with that. I have no idea why a man would stay in a situation like that. There are men out there, they got girls in their life who don't do anything. She don't cook, she don't clean, she doesn't want to work, she expects you to pay all the bills, she doesn't sleep with you, she doesn't take care of you, she talks to you like crap, she treats you like crap, she does nothing for you. And there are men out there who are with these women. I do agree with her that there are plenty of women who are lying about it, but there are plenty of women who are actually doing it. And the biggest issue I have with this is that these men are making these women believe that other men are like that. Like, this is just something all men like. And that is the furthest thing from the truth. No, you found a couple simps, couple idiots who are willing to deal with your garbage because he's not willing to stand 10 toes down and whatever happens, happens. And I'm not necessarily talking about men who are married. I know it's different when you're married to one of these hellraisers. I know it's a little harder to get out of that. But there are men who are in relationships with these women who can just break up with them and never see them again, but they keep coming back for more. And those men to me are idiots because there's no reason for you to still be hanging around there. Because you only get one life. And if you're going to spend your life being mistreated by some chick, to me, you are a fool. Like Dougie Fresh said, cut that zero and get with a hero. There's no reason you should be in that situation. I don't care how pretty she is. I don't care how bad her body is. You get rid of her and find somebody who understands how to actually be in a relationship with you. But those are just my thoughts on it. Let me know what y'all think about it. Leave your thoughts in the video. Appreciate you watching. See you next time.
You know, listening to this, you'll understand that modern women are just, they're a headache. They're a literal headache. That's really all they are. I want a man to be consistent. I want a man to do this and go here and be that. What are you going to do? What are you going to be? Oh, I ain't going to be anything. I'm going to be in my feminine, my divine feminine. Well, how are you going to do that if you don't even know what femininity is? Well, I got a coach. You don't even listen to your coach. Your coach is sprouting BS, but you don't even listen to that. So that lets me know you're not coachable and you're not feminine. So no, thank you.
Chloe, if you were born 10 years ago, how old would you be today?
If I was born 10 years ago.
Yeah, so you're currently 19, right?
Yeah, so 29.
What? What decade was World War I?
I don't know, Brian.
Guess. You gotta just guess. 1860s? Just throw out a decade.
1840.
1840s, okay. What about you?
1810.
1810s, there you go.
1930s. 1810.
What is the primary decade of World War II?
I don't even understand.
Well, what did you say for World War I? 1810s? So obviously, look, I'll be fair. World War II happened after World War I.
1920.
Name 3 Kardashians.
Kendall Jenner, Kylie Jenner, and Kourtney.
Every man that I've been with has always paid for everything.
You got a man now?
Not right now, no.
Why not?
Because I live in Miami, and I told myself I wanted to be single and learn how to properly love myself and focus on being alone.
I call Cap. You moved to Miami and found out that you are not alone. There's other is here with you, trying to get paid too. Get the out of here.
I still look at myself and I still see it bad.
And that's black women.
Stop the cap.
Black women, you can't call yourself a bad and them thick arms look like that.
Them thick ankles and them thick wrists. You can tell who's gonna have big mama arms early.
You can't call yourself a bad. We gotta cut this out. And what's crazy is a woman like this will say that, and then the women will enable her, right? Again, this is all the mindset, this is all the conditioning.
You're 38, grandma. It's that simple. When men see you, they don't say, who's that girl? They say, who's that grandma? I gotta let it go after a certain time. After the age of your mid-30s, you gotta start shooting at men. I'm telling you, you gotta start shooting your shot. When you're 35 and above, you gotta start shooting your shot. Like, you essentially at that point in time, you're at Salvation Army. You know, we're getting ready to, you know, send you off and just donate you. So you gotta, at this point, be very giving and charitable. You get what I'm saying? Like, you need to be paying for first date here to get that type of love. Now, I'm not saying it's cooked for all women in this stage of life, because some women still be looking good, but you're still 38. Only women think as they get older, their value also increases. Like, not necessarily, especially not for most men. Men, the way our psychology works, as you age, you've basically gone out of stage. Like, we don't want to see you perform anymore. It's like working as a bottle girl. You're not it anymore. It's not your time. Your time is up. You got to pack it up. You need to also give it up. So stop being so hard. You know, honestly, lower your expectations a little bit. Y'all be wanting to be 38 and you want this guy that's also tall, attractive, full head of hair, all of this. No baby mamas. You got to give it up. You got to give it up. Y'all be having it when you're young, but as you get older, you just got to give it up. So I tell even for men, you got a girl right now giving you a hard time. She's going to be doing this video too. This is going to be the challenge she's going to be doing too. Let her age out. Let these women age out. They're going to be on the clearance rack. You're going to find them at Marshall's. You're going to find them at Goodwill. You're going to find them at a huge discount. Let them age out. Don't trip. Don't stress over any woman ever. I don't care what age, how good she looks. She's going to age out. And eventually, if she hasn't taken men seriously, she's going to be on IG talking about, this is why men won't date me at a retirement age. It's trust fund baddies only. If you're struggling with aligning with high value women who actually you're attracted to, I want you to click the link in the bio and apply for Trust Fund Baddies Academy or DM me app.
The difference between a girl that is bought and a girl who's been pretty her whole life, the biggest difference is, if you ever notice that women who buy their bodies, which is totally okay, do whatever you want to do to make yourself happy, they have really strange, odd personalities, right? Because they leave the table with the same insecurity they laid on it with. They never fixed anything. They only fixed the things that were outer, like they have a fat now. They went from having, you know what I'm saying, a Johnny Bravo body to now looking like a Kim Kardashian. So if you ever hear them talk, it's like, ew, your personality don't, you know what I'm saying, go along with your looks. Everything about them is weird. They don't have no appeal. They find sexy clothes, but when they put it on, you can tell like it's missing something. Oh, let me tell you something. They are usually the most insecure. Anytime they lead with something, it's with their body. The part that they bought is what they lead with. You'll never catch a woman. It's a rare case where you catch a woman who bought her body and she's humble. There's some out there, but it's a rare case.
Do y'all remember a couple of years ago at the restaurant in Dallas called Kitchen and Cocktails, where those women got on the table barefoot? On a table where people eat food, and started dancing and twerking at this restaurant, and the owner of the restaurant came outside and told them that they can either get off the table or they can get out. And somehow the video ended up on the internet, and the entire internet was upset at the owner. Do you guys remember? Do you know what happens when we don't hold ourselves to standards regarding what we wear and how we behave outside? What happens is what you're seeing at the Houston Rodeo. And do you know what? This didn't even start at the Houston Rodeo. Do you want to know when I noticed it? Bubble skirts. A couple of years ago, me and my sister were in the DMV. We went to an Ashake concert. We're just looking around, and I noticed that everybody was in these bubble skirts. And it's not the bubble skirt or the shortness of the bubble skirt that's an issue, because I love a mini skirt. It was the fact that these bubble skirts were so short that your actual butt cheeks were hanging outside of the skirt. And for me, it was like, you came to a public place, and you're gonna put your body parts down on a chair. You don't know who, what was sitting there before, but you're putting your entire genitalia
on this public bench and you did not see a problem. Do you know something that I've always found very weird? Every single time we talk about standards, about how you should come outside, how you should present yourself, how you should behave in public, where everyone is subject to your dress and your behavior, everybody misses the entire point. And I personally think lack of ability to understand a nuance in the conversation is a mental incapacity. I think you're slow. I think both people that are uber sensitive, and want everyone covered from neck to toe, and the people who don't believe in covering genitalia outside in public, I think y'all are equally stupid. You do not have a majority of your body parts hanging outside of your clothing in public. And if I see them, calling the cops. It's not a freedom, it's not an inhibition to your rights, it's just classless and disgusting.
You know, I've heard women complain about men moving on too fast. A man didn't really sit with himself and understand what he wanted and all that other BS. Well, he did actually. When he was in a relationship with you, he did. And that's why he checked out of the relationship. Because he found out, well, this is definitely not what I want. This is definitely not it. And then when he gets out the relationship with you, he goes and finds somebody that's going to give him what he wants. And we're not talking about stupid stuff like $1 million at least, credit score of 800. We're not talking about that. We're talking about peace, quiet, silence, cooperation, friendliness, femininity.
I don't know who else needs to hear this today, but leaving a marriage doesn't require your husband to be a villain. So many women come to me and say, he's not a bad guy, he loves me, but I'm miserable. And then they immediately follow it with guilt. Because if he's good, then they feel like they must be the problem. Here's the truth. You can leave a good man who's a bad fit.
If he's a good man and you're a good woman and he wants to work things out but you don't, then I think it's reasonable to consider that you are the problem. Because we're talking about marriage where you've made a commitment to each other. You're not just boyfriend and girlfriend. Everything else should have either one, been worked through before getting married, or two, should be worked through currently in the marriage, knowing that you made a commitment to each other. The problem is that a lot of women will still choose to leave because they honestly think that the grass is greener. Unfortunately, they are the ones that find out the hard way that the grass is not greener. Because let's remember, they're probably the problem when they have left a good man, and most likely they're not going to find another one that's interested in them.
Honestly, okay, I like him. Like, he's a hottie. I don't have a problem with the certified freak part. I feel like, we grown, that's gonna happen anyways. I pop because he first. I want to see what else out there, but I really like him. But like,
what? Like, what do you mean? If you like him, you like him. If you like him, you like him, bro. Like,
he's first. So like, yeah, I like him though, but he's first.
Have you ever heard the phrase "the grass ain't greener on the other side"?
Yes, but I just want to see. But I like him.
No, she's someone that's your type.
I heard.
She's my type.
You messing up.
Women are supposed to be allowed to soften. In this life, we ain't supposed to be breaking nails. Why the I'm taking out my garbage? You know what I'm saying? Men not even knowing how to change tires no more. They don't shovel the snow. I grew up in Milwaukee. Why the I'm out here shoveling the snow?
Well, to answer your question, I mean, maybe a man's letting you shovel your snow because of equality. Like, I love the fact that, women should exist in many forms. I mean, I'm not saying that I shouldn't do it as a man, but I'm just saying I believe in you having that right to do it as a woman. We shouldn't take that away from you. That's not, to me,
You shouldn't take it away from her. You should see her and see that she shouldn't be doing that because that's a man's job.
But I don't like the label, though. Why like a man's job? What is a man's job? Like that?
But look, women can do everything that a man can do.
I agree.
A woman shouldn't be doing everything that a man can do. In order for a woman to be a wife and a mother and to do all this stuff, she has to be taken care of by a man.
The problem in dating is that will do a dude so dirty, so ruthlessly, and then when that dude goes to heal, every female voice that comes online says, don't be ruthless, be the bigger person, you're the man, be the bigger man, don't ever be ruthless. That never works, bro. You have to be ruthless in order to see what these do for what it is. It's ruthless. You can't recognize the ruthlessness without being ruthless. The more and more you listen to female voices like the that come with a criticism about what I got to say, these are hurting men. They don't even realize what they're doing. They try and put this shield around the truth, the type of that I talk to you about. They don't want guys hearing this. It hurts their agenda. It hurts their strategy. They can't get away with their the more and more men understand what it is. They don't want you to understand what it is. They want to paint it in a different light. They don't want me talking.
Women think men are easy until they try to get married. And since they typically only want to hitch their wagons to the high-value dudes, many of them are woefully unprepared for the challenges they suddenly encounter in this process. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Women have to offer something other than their access in order to secure commitment. Now, many women listen to this and think, well, geez, Orion, I have a lot to offer. I'm well-traveled, I have a master's degree, I have a position as an associate manager, I make $100,000 a year. I think I come with a lot. And I'm here to tell you that men don't care about any of that shit. They don't. It's the cat that decides what milk is good, right? Women seem to think they can dictate what men should value while simultaneously dismiss the things that men actually do. To secure commitment, a woman needs to be useful to the man in question, and she cannot create unnecessary problems in his life. High-value men want warm, supportive, feminine women. You're there to help him realize his mission. He's not there to help you realize yours. Your mission gets realized in the process of realizing his mission. Like, that's what's expected of anyone who serves on another person's ship. And if that doesn't work for you, that is perfectly all right. But you might have to build your own ship and seek to attract a passenger of your own. Just keep in mind that the men who you might want to attract, the men who already have their own ship, aren't ever going to give that up to be a passenger on yours.
To shut the up, and he says, yes, my queen, whatever you say.
And me and my man don't argue. We don't cuss each other out. We don't call each other out each other's name. We don't do none of that. I simply tell him to shut the up, and he says, yes, ma'am.
Who tell you yes, ma'am? You a goddamn liar, ain't your child?
See, the other girl and her dude just made this video, and he said, happy wife, happy life, and just nodded his head. Like,
no, he's a I ain't going for that out of here. Nigga, you ain't finna tell
Why you can't just
shit
go get with the program?
You get with the program. Shit, what you mean? We equal. We ain't, it ain't no motherfucker.
There's different calibers of women, and we have to stop pretending that there's not. Like, let's stop pretending that. Like, women get mad at me. Like, I had some OnlyFans girl was blowing me like one time, like going off because she messed with one of my exes one time, and because I said something about like women being, she was going in like trying to run, and I'm like, girl, it is what it is. You're a I don't know what else you want me to tell you. Like, you mad at me because I'm calling it how I see it. Like, I'm a different caliber of woman than you. Yeah. If you decide that I'm better than you, that's your opinion. I didn't say that. I'm different though. I'm a different type of woman, and I'm not in the same lane as you. We're not in the same league. We're not in the same category. If you decipher that as me saying I'm better than you, that's what you said, not me. Right. I'm just letting you know I am a different type of caliber than you. I don't choose to let anybody with $9.99 to be able to see inside of my booty hole. Okay? I don't let anybody with $3 a month get to see me shake my. Matter of fact, you do that for free on Instagram. Okay? I'm not that type of woman. Stop being mad at me because that's what you decide to do. That's the life you decide to live. I feel good about who I am as a woman. I go to sleep at night knowing that you can't see my body for a few dollars. I feel good about that. But you should feel good about what you're doing too. If you don't feel good about it, you should reevaluate your lifestyle, baby.
You know, you listen to a lot of these clips, and it's crazy how many women we have that are begging. They're begging is what they're doing. They're begging. Straight up. They are begging. They're begging. Oh, you broke. You're broke. You're begging men for money. Oh, if you broke, then just say it. I'm going to say it. I don't have any money for you, brokey. Get out of my face. I'm not calling you an Uber home. Leave me alone.
Once he finally told me everything that I had put him through for 3 years because of me being an alpha woman and not allowing him to lead, not respecting him of this amazing man that God sent for me, I just shut up after that. We've been married 5 years. He had like a government 9-to-5 job. He wasn't an entrepreneur. We ended up getting a trucking company. We made amazing money. And he was just like, I don't want to be an entrepreneur. It's like I forced it on him because we together. And he did it out of love for me, and it was hurting him for 3 years. I had no idea. I didn't find out till I had lost $1.2 million. Like, I went through a depression. Like, my therapist told me I was grieving. Nobody close to me has never in my life, so I've never had to grieve. And I grieved for 9 months. And during that time, my husband was praying for me. And he was just like, it's gonna be okay. And like, he was bigging me up, and I was just crying over them and just over everything. I was just crying every day for 9 months, not knowing nothing I put him through for 3 years. And once he finally told me everything that I had put him through for 3 years because of me being an alpha woman and not allowing him to lead, not respecting him of this amazing man that God sent for me, I just shut up after that. I was like, you don't gotta be an entrepreneur. If you wanna work a job, you can work a job. Like, and I feel like he was trying to match me.
About a year ago, I posted a video saying women who marry for money are corny. I got fried on the internet. However, like many great philosophers, I think my ethos was just a touch too early for the times. I do think the internet is now ready to hear my side. However, instead of saying women who marry for money are corny, I'm going to say women who aspire to marry for money are delusional. And I'll point out 3 main delusions. I know this from lived experience. I went to one of those fancy New England prep schools. I went to a top 12 school. I had interned in banking. A lot of my friends work in banking. I've worked in tech. I've worked in finance, blah, 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 blah. I know that world, so I can tell you from lived experience. So delusion number 1 is who these men are actually choosing. I think what made this discourse so exciting in the beginning is it made women believe that a man is going to pluck you from obscurity, from the town that you hate, from the job that you hate, and he can fundamentally change your life. When in reality, these men have a very specific pool of women that they are selecting when they're thinking about partnership. They are thinking about, or they are selecting women from the business school that they went to, the undergrad that they went to, the pre-professional programs that they are part of, the members-only clubs that they are part of. It's all through very proximate and concentric circles. And let's say you do get lucky and maybe you connect on Raya or a night out. The second he brings you around friends or the partner at the law firm and you can't talk comfortably about certain things that only people who grew up talking about those things can do, it's a wrap. The second delusion is what the experience of dating this person is actually like. Social media has made it seem like it is countless shopping trips and Chanel bags. The reality is, whether you're dating someone who inherited wealth, who is creating their own wealth, athlete, entertainer, they're always traveling, they're always on the road, they're always working. They have 0 time. Essentially, you are effectively single with some moments of partnership. Their priority is and will continue to be work. You need to have a robust, full life, a job that you love, friends and family for you to even feel fulfilled in a relationship like that. Because if you're looking for your partner to spend a lot of time and attention on you, it's just not going to happen. I also don't even know where the notion that these finance tech bros are out here spending money and buying Chanel bags. They must have the best PR on the planet. They work for their money. They are some of the cheapest people you will ever meet. And I don't even mean that in a pejorative sense, but I mean that in like when you have to earn your, like spend 15 hours at a desk in order to earn your money, you are not going to spend that on a Chanel bag on a girl that you met 2 weeks ago. And I think that's another thing. I think a lot of people conflate the experiences that they might have with like athletes and entertainers with people who work in corporate tech finance. It's not the same. And the third delusion is I think a lot of people grossly overestimate how much money you will get in alimony or child support. So women, I am telling you this from insider experience. The easiest and less painful way to become a millionaire and have that soft life is to do it yourself.
There's 2 sets of girls in the pretty category. You got the pretty girls, and then you got the girls who make themselves pretty. Now, these 2 are not the same, and I'm going to explain to you why they're not the same.
They not.
Because the attitude that usually goes along with these 2 girls are not the same.
Different.
Naturally, pretty girls tend to be very nice and pleasant.
Yes, ma'am.
The ones who make themselves pretty, not so much.
Funky
A lot
attitude.
of times, these are the ones that you will see get on TikTok and talk about how everybody always hating on them, always jealous of them,
No,
that
they
they
not.
can't make friends. Those are usually the girls who have to make themselves pretty, who have all of these issues. There's a reason why the pretty privilege word exists.
Now, some of you might not know this creator, but her name is Dana, and you better put some respect behind her name, because when she come on your phone, I'm telling you, she gonna tell you how it is. And Dana just said a lot of things that a lot of us men been trying to say, but we not allowed to say it because we not men. So now we have a woman in woman business, and she's doing what? She's standing on business, and she didn't come to play. She ain't saying not one thing wrong. She said the things that a lot of us men been trying to tell you little girls, but y'all don't want to listen to us because you think we're jealous. We're trying to humble you. Nah, baby girl, we be trying to help you out. But what did Dana do? Go watch Dana's entire video, and some of you gonna understand what she talking about and who she talking about when it comes to your life. She ain't talking about nobody in particular, but I can think of some people just in my everyday life that think they the baddest people on earth. Baby girl, I know when, as she said, you take them extensions out, you take them nails off, you wipe that makeup off your face, I promise you gonna look like a different person, because the only reason you so confident is because you got all this extra stuff on. But like Dana said, there are some naturally pretty women on this planet, and let me tell you, they are nice. Some of you got a terrible attitude because you got a new confidence because you made yourself look like somebody else. You don't look how, as she said, God created you. You made yourself look what you thought was attractive. Hey, Dana, if they come for you, I'm telling you, I'm standing behind you 100%. Because, girl, you said a lot, and I loved every minute of it.
Would you live on a planet with all women?
1,000%. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. I would. I would. Yes, I would. Yes. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, I would. Absolutely. We run the world. No, I'd feel very unsafe.
Would you live on a planet with all men?
No. Hell nah.
Oh, no. Boy, fuck no.
You see how we love y'all, ladies? You see how we love y'all? You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, it's a lot of women-hating men out here, man, that be showing themselves in my comment section. Anytime I remotely have anything good to say or have women's backs on my posts, here y'all come with your woman-hating asses. But a lot of us, man, we love y'all, man. We might fumble the ball, we might drop the ball on communication and, you know, see eye to eye and getting our together, but we love y'all, man. We couldn't even fathom life without y'all, man. Just a bunch of dudes walking around, but look how easily y'all just get rid of us. That means we gotta step it up as men, man. Women just can't be out here saying, hell yeah, I live on a planet without men. That means we gotta step our games up, fellas. They said it too easily, too quickly, and it hurt. It hurt. They was just like, yeah, I live on that planet. For real? You would live on that planet without us? Because the planet without women, man, cash me out. I'm out. I want no parts of it, man. Check me on out. Sacrifice me to the highest bidder. I'm out. I opt out. But y'all was fine with it. But that really just means, man, we gotta get our together as men. And don't be coming with the horseshit excuses in the comment section with your women hating ass, man. Shut the f up.
Check this out, ladies. If a man asks you, can you cook? Don't tell that some stupid like, can you build a house? What? I asked you, could you do a job that takes one person? You asked me, could I do some take a crew? You don't even know what that build a house before. Yo, daddy ain't built. And them Legos your little brother play with, that don't count. So shut the up. Talking about some, can you build a house? What the? Can you imagine that? One person trying to build an entire house. By the time I get done building the house, you're going to be with another. What the? Y'all got to stop with this hyperbole. Extreme exaggeration. Look it up. Expeditiously.
I dated women for 11 years, so when men talk about their expression towards women, I truly understand. And a lot of times I didn't want to talk about this because I didn't want women to call me a pick-me. But then I thought about the women I dated, and women, I wouldn't pick y'all anyway. When I was dating women, I was picking problems. I was picking chaos. Ooh, selfishness. I picked selfishness. It's funny because women really think that they don't have to contribute or bring nothing to the table. Who about to be protected and provided? And you're not doing nothing? So when men express themselves in regards to women, I truly understand. Don't nobody wants to be with a loser girl. Just because you're pretty, that don't mean nothing. Your looks don't mean nothing. Unless you're contributing, helping me build, you don't mean nothing. So I understand where men be coming from. And women, I wouldn't pick y'all either, to be honest.
I hear a lot of these ladies saying that men are emotionally unavailable. But then when you listen to them, you realize that that they're actually describing themselves. You realize that they're actually describing themselves because they're not good people.
And for them nasty ass little hoes in Houston and the there, but I feel like as women we should have way more respect for ourselves to do nothing like that. Yes, I'm talking about the ones that was in the front of the club, windows down, light on, fishbowl as hell, 2 friends in the back, 2 friends in the front seat, at least get on the passenger seat, but I'm just saying that. This besides the point. But yeah, like, to be in the long, it's a long line, everybody seeing you, you're nasty, it's like you're not, you just don't be used to shit. I never went out of town to see before, and vice versa. Have y'all never went out of town to see females before? Like, honestly, it's bad on both of y'all end. I ain't finna just come for the women and I ain't finna just come for the men, because men do nasty like that, honestly. But women though, like, y'all, all y'all, that we ain't even gender blaming. You is nasty. All 4 of y'all nasty. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, anybody that went to Houston, baby, I need I need to see that I need you to call the doctor, because y'all starting to edit my charts and shit now. Baby, I need the doctor to call that motherfucker phone and let me hear the fact he ain't got shit. I need to hear from the source. My chart. Cause like I said, motherfuckers starting to edit that and stuff. Nah. Call that doctor, or I'm going up to the doctor and we're gonna hear it together. You motherfuckers are nasty. Are y'all not used to shit? Y'all not used to seeing people? Good looking people? What the f is wrong with y'all? This is not cute. It's not cute. Y'all do anything to go viral. This not cute. And honestly, whoever did, all 4 of y'all, I really want all 4 of y'all to come to the front. Y'all nasty as hell. You nasty ass fools. Y'all need y'all ass beat for this. If I was y'all parents, I would beat the shit out y'all. What the f is wrong with y'all? Y'all nasty as hell. This not cute. It's not cute at all. Where the f is y'all respect for y'allself? And that shit nasty. And I'm pretty sure y'all probably under 20. Under 21, I'm sure y'all under 25. I'm sure y'all under 25. Like, what the, I'm saying though, y'all couldn't went, I mean, it's nasty, period, but y'all couldn't went somewhere else. Like, y'all couldn't went behind them motherfucker, turned the light off. Like, what the is wrong with y'all? Like, are y'all cool? And y'all can't post a video on, TikTok. That shit for sure get taken down. But if you on Facebook, look it up. But like, y'all dirty. That shit nasty. I'm sure y'all went out there. And the other part about it, half of the motherfuckers that went to her, y'all went to her, call some of y'all gonna bring it back to y'all city. That's why, no. Abstinence, bet that, swear to God, I'm going abstinence. I don't play it. Like, y'all out here doing, I don't tell them y'all even wrapped up. That shit just nasty. And I ain't gonna lie, like I said, I'm not gender blaming, but for y'all to be women, learn respect, bro. Y'all, that's why parents are important. Show love to y'all kids, because y'all don't, it's gonna be like that. Like that. No respect for themselves. No nothing. That shit is nasty as that's trifling. It's not cute. I don't want to hear, oh, they young. No, that ain't no. Nah. That's not an excuse. That's not a excuse. Y'all love using that excuse. That's not an excuse for that nasty ass. I ain't gonna lie. Now, doing dumb little shit, okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm young. I do stupid all the time. But like that, no, bruh. Y'all need to go get checked. What the and it don't even matter, because y'all got something. Even if y'all get checked, y'all still have something. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I am a firm believer, and nothing is, honestly, nothing is permanent. I feel like you can detox your body. I firmly believe that, but you gotta catch it early, though. That's what I believe. You gotta catch it early. But I do firmly believe, because I done seen some people cure some people, like, but government don't come from me, so but y'all do y'all own research. I ain't gonna get killed because y'all, but I'm just saying, y'all nasty as That's all I had to say.
I've had better men than I currently have, and the best thing about it is I still haven't had my best yet. Once you decenter men, you learn the one thing that men are actually terrified for you to know, and that is it's always a better man. So yeah, I'm pretty confident in saying I've been kicked out of better places because I have decentered men and inadvertently decenter outcomes. When a relationship doesn't work out, I'm okay with that because I'm not fixated on one particular outcome. I know that whatever outcome that happens was actually supposed to happen, and if it doesn't work in my favor, that's because a better situation is right around the corner. Add that with the fact that I lead with my standards, so if the last person treated me X, Y, and Z, and I expected X, Y, and Z, the next person is going to treat me X, Y, and Z plus. I also feel like that's why it's so important for you to be able to self-regulate as a woman, so that you don't regulate your emotions through the validation of men. Once again, decentering men and decentering their importance and approval in your life. Now, you may be disappointed, but you won't spiral because you know your self-worth is not tied and fixated in what a man thinks about you and whether or not you have one or not. I know that if I can't hold him, that's because my hands are being freed to catch a bigger fish. Decenter men, decenter outcomes.
And if you buy me tulips, just know these tulips are smooched in your forehead.
Women ain't good friends.
I am the best friend you can possibly have, and I can prove it to you.
How?
Well, I have a friend, and he was having a hard day, and I was buying pastries, and I drove over to his house, and I gave him my pastries, and I love sweets.
Y'all hear this? She think a motherfucker wants some pastries.
To his house, and I gave him my
She
pastries.
think a motherfucker want pastries. That's being a good friend.
I just gave him pastries, and I gave him a hug, and I left, and I was like, I just hope you're okay.
A hug.
A hug.
Ooh.
I didn't even give him a hug when I was sitting by.
Wow.
I just drove off.
A hug and a donut.
But it was like,
We all want that.
but because
I'm so jealous.
I need y'all to understand that the reason why I get taken on shopping sprees and the reason why I get the things that I get specifically from men is because I look like a girl that men are not saying no to. You think if I'm dressed like this and I ask him for anything, he's gonna say no? Ha! Yeah, right. I'm young, successful, titties popping, stomach flat, booty poking, AMG Benz. Tuh. I don't get told nothing.
What she's not telling you guys is what men are getting to do to her and what she's doing for men behind closed doors to get those shopping sprees. The nastiest of things. Things that no father would be proud of. High-level activities. And for those of you who would say, he didn't have to call her a back to the streets with her. Turbulence, people.
There's a reason they say silence is golden.
This one's a fun one.
Oh, it's fun.
Every 5 days, Grant is going to have to send one of you home until just one of you remain. And if that person and Grant are still here on day 30, you will both split the $250,000 back at camp.
All the ones who go home don't get anything, I assume.
No.
Wow. What? Wow. That was not expected.
So you could be here for 20 days.
And get nothing. Wow, Grant, you're lucky.
You're guaranteed money. Being rewarded for being a cheater, isn't that nice?
Excellent choice of words.
Interesting choice of words before the heart smash. So Grant, tell us, why did you choose to eliminate Amy? I was back and forth until you made that statement.
Being rewarded for being a cheater, isn't that nice?
We could talk another time.
That was the deciding factor? Because I made a comment? I wish I never came here.
I get it. This is a show. You never know what's real and what's not. But let's just take it at face value for a second. In this case, she opened her big mouth and had to say some stupid comments in the middle of an elimination period. Now, he even said himself, yo, I was going back and forth, but you opening your mouth, you just made mad easy. Like, why would you say something so stupid in the middle of a show where you have to stay here to get some bread? You know, women get emotional, they open their mouth, and their mouth gets them in trouble. And then when accountability happens, like here, when he's smashing the shit out of that heart, she walks away crying, not understanding. You mean my comment is the deciding factor? Yeah, your mouth will get you in trouble, and yeah, not in a good way. This works to the real world. There's a lot of you say that you can't take back, and sometimes words cut the deepest, especially when you're dealing with money. Silence is golden. You better off most times keeping your mouth shut. Even we say women act like children. What do you tell your kids when, when they say don't talk back? When I'm talking to you, don't talk back, or just be quiet. Well, that's why they say women act like children. So silence, yeah, it's worth a lot.
You know, a lot of men see these clips. a lot of men see these clips and they're like, she not talking about nothing. She ain't talking about anything. Not a thing. This is not worth paying for. I don't think modern women understand that. Y'all are out here doing a lot of stuff and men are not going to pay for that. Men don't want to be involved with that, man. You guys are bums. I don't think you understand that. I don't think that you realize that. But you're not a good person to be around. I was looking at a video, a clip the other day of, what was it? 3 billionaires had invited women, I guess, to their yacht, I think, to their yacht. And, the women just lined up. You do know that men are going to see this video, right? You do know that men see you out here doing this type of stuff, right? But of course you don't care. Until it's time to care, you can't get a ring.